Welcome to Algebra. Today, we are learning how to solve compound inequalities, specifically the three-part form where the variable is sandwiched between two numbers. This is a crucial skill for understanding intervals and ranges. So, what exactly is a three-part inequality? It is essentially a shorthand way of writing two separate inequalities at once. When we write 3 is less than x, which is less than 9, we are saying that x is greater than 3, and at the same time, x is less than 9. The value of x falls strictly between these two numbers. Let's look at the anatomy of these problems. You have a lower boundary on the left, an upper boundary on the right, and an algebraic expression containing the variable in the middle. The goal of solving these is to isolate the variable completely by itself in that center position. Here is the most important rule for today. In standard equations, whatever you do to one side, you do to the other. In three-part inequalities, whatever operation you perform on the middle to isolate x, you must also perform on the left side and the right side. You have to keep the system balanced across all three sections. Let's try a simple example. We have -4 is less than x minus 2, which is less than or equal to 5. Our goal is to get x alone in the middle. Currently, we have an x minus 2. To get rid of the minus 2, we need to add 2. Applying the rule, we add 2 to the left, the middle, and the right. -4 plus 2 is -2. The minus 2 in the middle cancels out, and 5 plus 2 is 7. Our solution is -2 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 7. On the number line, we use an open circle at -2, a closed circle at 7, and shade everything in between. Now for a multi-step problem. -3 is less than 2x plus 5, which is less than 15. Here, x is multiplied by 2 and added by 5. We need to undo these operations in reverse order, just like solving a standard equation. First, we subtract 5 from all three parts. -3 minus 5 gives us -8. 15 minus 5 gives us 10. Now we have -8 is less than 2x is less than 10. Finally, divide everything by 2. We get -4 is less than x, which is less than 5. There is one major trap to watch out for. If your coefficient is negative, like in this example where we have -2x in the middle, you must divide by a negative number. When you divide or multiply an inequality by a negative, you must flip the direction of the inequality symbols. Less than becomes greater than. After flipping the signs, you might end up with a statement like -2 is greater than x, which is greater than -5. While mathematically correct, it is standard practice to rewrite this in increasing order. We flip the whole sentence around so the smallest number, -5, is on the left. So it becomes -5 is less than x is less than -2. To wrap up, remember these key points. Your goal is to isolate the variable in the middle. Always apply your operations to all three parts, left, middle, and right. And finally, never forget to flip the inequality signs if you multiply or divide by a negative number.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.